What's up everybody, Damon here, and in today's gaming news, PS5 gets a very cute new controller, Twitch is reportedly in danger of becoming a zombie brand, and fans say goodbye to the Xbox 360 marketplace. This is your Daily Fix. Astrobot is getting a limited edition PlayStation 5 controller, and it is cute. It's inspired by the design of Astro's dual-speeder spaceship from PlayStation's upcoming platforming celebration, Astrobot. It's got Astro's blue accents on the handles and buttons, carved-in lines leading up to the touchpad, and Astro's pair of eyes on the touchpad itself. It remains to be seen if the eyes are animated or blink. Starting Friday, August 9th at 7 a.m. Pacific, players can pre-order the DualSense wireless controller Astrobot Limited Edition through direct.playstation.com, as well as from select retailers. It'll set you back $80. The controller launches alongside the game itself on September 6th. Astro's Playroom, which is included with every PS5, made great use of the DualSense controller. A PlayStation blog post explains how the new game takes advantage of the gamepad's features. Quote, "As many of you expect from an Astro game, you can feel the surfaces that Astro runs and slides on, from grass, sand, metal, to more squishy textures or water. That was already the case with Astro's Playroom, but we've increased the number of textures you can feel through the controller. Next, we doubled down on the adaptive triggers combined with haptic feedback by tying them tightly to Astro's new powers. For example, when using Barkster, the Bulldog jetpack, you can feel the thruster rattling against your finger in sync with the animation, giving a very dynamic and immersive feeling. Every new power-up has been given that same special treatment, so you will be able to experience various expressions through your fingers. Finally, given the number of enemies and boss battles we added to this new adventure, it was important to work on battle and impacts by combining all of the above. Whether it's stretching, pounding, or pummeling hard surfaces, there are many new types of impacts that can be experienced in Astrobot. Well, I want one. And I have to say, it's nice that we can actually just, buy this one instead of having to enter some sweepstakes that we'll never win, as Xbox is wont to make us do. Moving on, following a round of layoffs earlier this year, Twitch boss Dan Clancy admitted the streaming service has remained unprofitable. Now, as Twitch approaches 10 years in Amazon's portfolio, insiders have concerns about the future of the brand. According to a report in the Wall Street Journal, insiders worry that Twitch might become a zombie brand or an acquisition that is sidelined because it's underperforming. These sources pointed to other Amazon sites like Goodreads and Woot as examples of a zombie brand. Employees also reportedly worry that they might face another round of layoffs later this year. Twitch laid off over 500 of its staff in January, citing a need for cost cutting. Twitch has reportedly faced several major setbacks over the past few years, with its web traffic ranking in the United States falling and its advertising sales and number of users both ceasing to grow. Twitch's biggest spenders, one of its strongest sources of revenue, have also reportedly spent less on subscriptions and donations, with internal projections suggesting that this trend might cost Twitch close to $250 million in revenue by the end of 2025. However, a spokesperson for Amazon told the Wall Street Journal that the company still feels confident in Twitch's potential. And finally today, Xbox fans are waving goodbye to the Xbox 360 marketplace, which shut down yesterday nearly 19 years after it launched. The Xbox 360 marketplace hit the internet alongside the console in November 2005. This not only marks the end of an era and the true end of the Xbox 360, but it makes a long list of video games and add-ons that were exclusive to the digital storefront now impossible to buy or download. That list includes the likes of 2007's free indie shmup Aegis Wing and 2008's Meteos Wars, which was a sequel to the original Nintendo DS game. Fans have taken to social media to reminisce about the Xbox 360 marketplace, including former Microsoft employee Major Nelson, who for years would write posts about sales and updates for the marketplace and became the face of Xbox for many fans. It's worth noting that despite this shutdown, you can re-download previously owned games and DLC, you can buy backwards compatible games on the Xbox One and Series storefront, and you can still play online on Xbox 360. So only games unavailable via backwards compatibility and Xbox 360 era content such as avatars, icons, and themes are gone forever. And that's your Daily Fix for Tuesday, July 30th. Now that you're caught up on the news, check out our final preview for Star Wars Outlaws. I'm Damon Hatfield, and for all your video game news, stay tuned to IGN.